Hey guys, it's Mike Burns for Severne Windsurfing North America, and I'm here with a little part we don't think often about, but when it comes time to replace your universal joint, you just might want to go with a Severne base because it is actually compatible, obviously, with, I did a review on this already, the Severne Cyclops. This is my favorite extension in existence, so fits obviously in nice with a Severne base, right? In North America, Chinook is an incredibly popular brand, so it's also possible to stick a Severne universal joint in a Chinook base. So they are interchangeable. It goes from bases to extensions and extensions to bases. So if you got one of these from Chinook or Severne, it'll work in one of these from Chinook or Severne. All right, so those are perfectly interchangeable. Why would I want to get this over some other brand if they kind of do the same thing? Well, one little thing, it's a little touches. I mean, not a reason to buy this base over another one, but there's just a little touches. Like the safety line is actually tucked internally. Like those little knots that are kind of annoying and flop around on the bases, they're actually tucked internally on the Severne base, which is kind of nice. They're tucked out of the way and held together with a rubber band. It looks good and it's useful. A good reason to get this over another base is the bottom plastic plate that, this is the part that goes in between the boards, so you can spin it on pretty easy. The bottom of this, and I didn't notice until I was using it the first time, but the bottom of this is actually a rubber. So when you put the base on, it's rubber, and it has a lot less slip on the board. It makes a much firmer connection when you're tightening it down, especially with the single bolt bases. And a good reason to use a single bolt base is you have more room in the mast track to move it. When you use the 2-bolt bases, you kind of stuck in between those 2 bolts, and you might not have enough flexibility as to where you want the base. So now with this, I'm going to be using these single bolt bases because you have the flexibility and you have a good grip on the board that's not going to come loose. Another thing that helps the grip is there's really oversized handles on here to tighten it down compared to other brands where you get like that little plastic thing and you're trying to work it, and sometimes you got to knock it off with a screwdriver or a hammer or something when you're done for the day. This is really, it's a nice size handle. You can really get some leverage on this to tighten it down and then get it off when you're done at the end of the day. So this is the Severne base. This is what I'm going to be using going forward with my Severne Cyclops extensions. So I hope this gives you a little clue about what Severne's all about, what they're doing. And I will see you guys at the beach on the water in Hatteras. All right, guys, have fun sailing.